This is All India Radio Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin, read by Arundhati Paul. As the number of COVID cases are on the rise, we appeal to our listeners not to lower the guard, follow all the precautions, and all those above 45 who have taken the first dose of COVID-19 vaccine to get vaccinated with second dose at the scheduled time. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, and focus on hand and face hygiene. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma yesterday inspected 3 buildings to be converted into makeshift corona care centres in Shillong. The basic training centre at Malki has a capacity for a minimum of 100 beds. The main building and women's building of the Industrial Training Institute at Rinja will be converted into a corona care centre for male and female COVID patients separately. The buildings have a combined capacity of around 45 beds. The District Commerce and Industries Centre at Nongrim Hills can accommodate around 60 beds. The Corona Care Centres will be equipped with oxygen cylinders and concentrators. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has donated 150 oxygen concentrators to Meghalaya. These oxygen concentrators have a minimum capacity of 8 litres each. The Meghalaya Health Department and National Health Mission have expressed gratitude to WHO for donating the much required equipment. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has instructed Deputy Commissioners to intensify vaccination efforts by selecting vulnerable locations and adopting a saturation strategy. Officials have also been advised to take on mobilization at the grassroots level by involving members of the community. Emphasizing that vaccination is the main strategy in the fight against COVID, the Chief Minister instructed officials to take a target-based and focused approach and intensify monitoring in every district. A total of 3,75,290 persons were administered with the first dose and 74,205 were fully vaccinated with the second dose of Covishield vaccine in Meghalaya till yesterday. Nagaland reported 260 fresh cases of COVID-19 yesterday, pushing the cumulative cases up to 20,795. Recovered cases mounted to 14,929 with 131 recoveries. Deaths due to COVID-19 further to 315 with report of 12 more fatalities in the state. Nagaland's active COVID-19 cases stood at 4,923 yesterday. 10 more COVID-19 related deaths took the fatality count to 512 and 846 new cases of infection surged the number of active cases to 8,055 in Meghalaya yesterday. Of the new cases, 527 were reported in the East Khasi Hills, 84 in Southwest Khasi Hills and 72 in West Garo Hills. Cases were also reported in other districts of the state. Meanwhile, 752 more recoveries added up to 23,728 recovered cases in Meghalaya yesterday. In Sikkim, COVID-19 vaccination program for the 18 to 44 age group will stop temporarily from tomorrow. Sikkim Health Department informed that the state will resume inoculation after receiving the next consignment. The next phase of vaccination will cover all 4 districts of the state. Vaccination will continue for people of 45 years and above, and all lactating mothers will now be vaccinated as per central guidelines. Sikkim reported 295 new COVID-19 cases, taking the active cases up to 3,422 yesterday. 2 new COVID-19 fatalities were recorded, taking total fatalities to 239. As per latest report, Sikkim had recorded 9,933 recoveries from the viral infection. Bolstering the state's COVID-19 fight, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh had opened a 100-bedded dedicated COVID hospital at Integrated Ayush Hospital at Kiarao in Imphal East District yesterday. He also inaugurated a PSA oxygen plant, first of its kind in hill districts, at Churachandpur. Expressing serious concern over some people not following standard operating procedures, the Chief Minister said that it can become a reason for increase in positive cases. He also informed that the Health Directorate now has around 1,800 oxygen cylinders and 1,000 oxygen concentrators. The Chief Minister said that every hill district would be provided 3 ambulances each. Meanwhile, several organizations and individuals in Manipur continued making donations to the Chief Minister's COVID-19 Relief Fund. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from All India Radio, Shillong. Have a nice day.